spent in a miserable way.
U.S. News: Illinois Catholic bishops oppose marijuana legalization, but proponent says God put pot to. After years of slow growth and low patient count in Illinois medical cannabis programs, cultivators around the state are expanding their growing capabilities. The Roman Catholic bishops of Illinois on Monday came out against the legalization, warning that it will only worsen problems of drug use and addiction. The 6 bishops of the Catholic Conference of Illinois, including cardinals, cited studies showing that cannabis is addictive, and that many people addicted to other drugs started with alcohol and marijuana. The Bishops' advisory comes as Illinois lawmakers are considering legislation to authorize recreational cannabis use for adults 21 and older. Sponsors argue, with the support of Governor J.B. Pritzker and the bishops argue that recent laws to decriminalize possession of less than 10 grams of marijuana should reverse racial disparities in the law, without full legalization. And they worry that drug use is rampant in modern society, the bishops wrote in their statement. If marijuana, the bishops quoted Pope Francis in 2014 opposing any use of marijuana or other drugs. The Pope cautioned. Robert Gilligan, executive director of the Catholic Conference, noted that cannabis impairs memory, coordination and judgment, and that the state will be profiting off an addictive substance. The bishops only occasionally take stands on public issues, such as against abortion and the death penalty. In this case, this is an important enough issue that we have the obligation to say something, he said. Dan Lind, executive director of the Illinois chapter of the pro-cannabis group ORM, and general manager of Marivive dispensaries in Chicago and Springfield, said marijuana has proved safer than alcohol, and that prohibition simply do its work. By overseeing cannabis is a natural substance, he said. God put it on this. Twitter at Robert M. P. Coppin. Related coverage.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.